Do you know what's more painful than a breakup? Paying over $300,000 in interest on a $400,000 house. And here's the kicker. Most people don't even realize they're doing it. But today, I'm gonna show you one simple mortgage hack, or a few, that could save you $100,000 or more over the life of your loan. And no, I'm not selling you a magic app, a secret account, or a pyramid scheme. Just a real, boring, financially brilliant advice that your lender probably forgot to mention. Real quick, if we haven't met, I'm Ashur Benjamin. I'm a mortgage broker, I'm a former high school math teacher, and a full-time problem solver for home buyers who don't want to overpay. I've helped several people save deals, save money, and sleep better at night knowing they didn't just take whatever the bank handed them. When most people think about buying a home, they think about their monthly payment, but here's the real truth. It's not just about what you're paying each month, it's about how much interest you're paying over the years. Let's say you borrow $400,000 at 7%, which is about the national average right now, on a 30-year fixed mortgage. Your monthly payment is around $2,660, so just under $2,700. And guess how much you'll pay over the 30 years? A little over $957,000. That's $557,000 just in interest. That's enough to buy a second house or at least a lifetime supply of guac at Chipotle. So how do you fight back? Well, let me walk you through 7 underrated mortgage hacks that could slash your interest and help you retire with more cash in your pocket. Let's start with the one that almost no one does, bi-weekly payments. Here's how it works. Instead of making one full mortgage payment every month, you split it in half and you pay every 2 weeks. Sounds like a weird budgeting tip until you realize that means you're making 26 half payments instead of 12 full ones. What that means is you're making one extra payment per year. I know it doesn't sound like much, but that one extra payment per year could knock 4, 5, or even more years off of your mortgage and save you tens of thousands of dollars in interest. It's like flossing for your finances. Take a little effort, saves you a lot of pain later. Now, if bi-weekly sounds like a little too much commitment, what if you did just focus on making that one extra full payment per year? Pay your normal mortgage 12 times, and then once a year, make an extra one. And here's a pro tip. You can even divide that extra payment over 12 months. Just take that payment, divide it by 12, and every month make that little additional payment towards your principal. This hack also allows you to cut years off of your loan term and saves you a small fortune in interest over the life of the loan. And bonus, you don't have to explain it to your bank, you just do it. Next up is refinancing. Now, before you roll your eyes, this isn't just about chasing a lower interest rate. You might also refinance to get rid of some expensive PMI. You might be wanting to switch from FHA to conventional. You might want to drop from a 30-year to a 15-year loan, or consolidate debt like student loans or credit cards. Even if the rate isn't dramatically lower, restructuring your loan could save you in the long run, or at least put you in a better cash flow position. Just make sure the numbers make sense. If your refinance costs around $5,000, but you end up saving $300 a month, your break-even point is in less than a year and a half, so it might be worth it. PMI, private mortgage insurance, is like paying for a security system that protects someone else's house. Once you hit 20% equity, either by paying down the loan or if your home appreciates, you can ask your lender, your servicer, to remove it. Don't wait for your lender to automatically remove it. It could take years, most likely over a decade. First thing you want to do is call your servicer or call the bank and say, hey, I've been paying on this for a while. Can I drop my PMI? I'd like to drop it, please. They'll probably require you to get an appraisal, and as long as that appraisal shows you've got 20% equity in that house now, PMI goes away. That move alone could save you $100, $200, $300, $400 a month. And that's another $50,000 saved over the life of the loan. Now, this next one might sound controversial. Don't escrow if you don't have to. Most lenders love to manage your taxes and insurance, but when you do it, you keep your money in your account longer. That gives you better control of cash flow, the ability to earn interest on that money, and some flexibility if life gets bumpy. Now, take note, this is not for everyone, but if you're disciplined, you can make it work for you instead of letting it work for the bank. Did you get a raise? A bonus maybe? Or even a nice fat tax refund? Before you go blow it on a spontaneous trip to Cabo, consider throwing it at your mortgage principal. Even a lump sum early in your loan makes a huge dent in the long run. Remember, interest is front loaded, so knocking out $5,000 in year 2 might be worth twice as much as doing it in year 12. And finally, don't just go with your bank. Shop rates aggressively. Talk to a mortgage broker. Hi, that's me. and compare quotes from at least 3 to 5 lenders. Even a 0.25% difference on a $400,000 loan could mean $20,000 or more of total interest over time. That's like choosing between a luxury SUV and a used minivan based purely on who handed you the first quote. You wouldn't shop for a new TV that way. Don't do it with your mortgage. Look, at the end of the day, mortgages are kind of like diets. Everyone wants to lose 30 pounds by Monday, but the real magic is in the small, consistent habits. If you apply even just 2 or 3 of these hacks, you can save tens of thousands of dollars and maybe even pay your house off early. Want help figuring out which strategy might be best for your situation? Book a call with me. No pressure, no sales pitch, just smart advice that your future self will thank you for. And hey, if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to stop giving their money away to interest. I'm Ashur Benjamin, your mortgage guy with a calculator and a conscience. I'll see you in the next one.